The Surge.
Smallzy Surgery.
The Surgery.
This is Smallzy Surgery.
I hope I'm in your arms instead.
Hello, this is Blake Rose.
You're the only one that I can't get my head around. It's making me dizzy now.
In Smallzy Surgery on Nova.
And I'm too dizzy now.
Hey, hanging out on the show tonight. I've known him for a bunch of years, but now everyone else in Australia is going to get a chance to meet him. Blake, dude, good to see you.
Man, you too. This is crazy.
It's wild, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. All right, so let's just start. Backstory. Maybe you tell everybody what the Blake Rose story is, and then you're on tour with Dean Lewis at the moment. We'll get to that in a second.
Sweet. Yeah, well, I actually started when I was around 14 is when everything kind of kicked off, because I went on this very long road trip around Australia with my parents, and I brought a guitar with me and my laptop, which had just GarageBand, and I wasn't really into music production or anything yet. I just basically brought it with me to jam and occupy myself, and literally from the start of the trip to the end, I became completely obsessed with music. I was just writing songs in the back of the car, experimenting with GarageBand and production. And when I got to Cairns, I was like, I love this so much. I want to try busking. Because
Okay.
I saw this kid busking in a caravan park. I was like, oh, it's a great idea. And he's making money. So I was like, gave that a go in Cairns. And oh man, I was so nervous. That first time was,
Did you
I
make
can
any money
still
that
remember
first?
it.
Did you make any money that first day?
Okay, I went twice on the first day.
Sure.
First time I made $15.
Not bad.
And I came out of it and I was like, man, that was an amazing experience, but
Yeah.
I never want to do it again.
Okay.
Because I was like, I didn't make much money or whatever, And then I, just to sort of try it one more time, did it again in a different section of the city and made $300. And I was like,
Sick.
I was
You're like,
my
I'm
whole
gonna do this. I'm
perspective
rich.
shifted.
I'm
Yeah.
rich.
I was like, okay, I don't need to work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
I can just do this kind of thing, which
Yep.
yeah, it's great. And then when I got back to Perth, I basically just made that my part-time job, and I would keep busking. And then eventually when I made enough, I started funding trips out to LA. So I would sort of go to LA, come back when I ran out of money, busk a bit more, usually took a few months,
Yeah.
go back, keep networking and all that kind of stuff. And it maybe took me about a year and a half to sort of find my team, which I'm working with at the moment. So I found my manager through a friend of a friend, and literally he manages Billie Eilish, which is crazy,
Sick.
just insane to even comprehend. So I was like, yep, I'll work with you. That's
Yep.
sick.
Yeah.
But then, since then, it's just been...
But since then, since you went back to I don't know, the last time I saw you was in LA.
Yeah.
You have been literally playing shows non-stop.
Yeah.
Every time I see your Instagram, it's another show, another city, another bus. How many shows do you think you've played this year?
Ooh, this year... I don't know. This year, actually not that many, but including end of last year,
Yeah.
probably around 100, I guess.
Okay.
Probably, actually no, that's a lot. Maybe 60 or 70 or something like that.
That's
But,
wild.
yeah, still insane. And to be honest, just being able to be on the road at all is such a luxury, and
Yeah.
I feel so lucky. So sometimes it's intense and there's a lot of shows, but I'm just pinching myself pretty much the whole time anyway. It's just
Yeah.
amazing to get up in front of a crowd each night and play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now you're back home on tour with Dean Lewis, yeah?
Yep,
Sick.
it's nuts.
Is it great?
Yeah, it's so sick. We actually just got back from Adelaide,
Okay.
and that was insanity. Probably one of the best crowds I've ever played for. And then just played last night in Sydney, amazing as well. Playing tonight again. Whole tour has been amazing, man. And Dean's great.
Yep.
The whole thing's epic.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, a lot. And I'm playing with my two buddies from back in Perth. We went to university together at Whopper actually, and
Okay.
we've been wanting to play together, tour together for a really long time.
Yeah.
But because I've been touring in the US, haven't been able to really make that happen. So this is the first time we've toured together, and it's just just vibes.
Nice.
Vibes for days. It's
Nice.
so funny. The
Nice.
amount of stupid jokes we've had so
Yeah.
far is just nuts.
Nice.
We're also catching flights at 3 a.m, just
Yeah.
absolutely loopy.
Yeah, you got to do that
So,
stuff. You got to do
yeah.
that stuff. All right, so let's go. EP is called You'll Get It When You're Older.
Yeah.
February 24.
Yes.
I'm going to say new song is Dizzy. Is that right?
New song is In Your Arms, actually. It
In Your
just
Ar-
came out.
Okay, In
a
Your Arms.
couple
Well,
of
let me
days
play.
ago.
Let me play a little bit of Dizzy first, and then we'll do In Your Arms. Here we go. Here we go.
Sweet.
It ain't fair, baby, I can't figure you out, 'cause 1 minute's sure and the next you're out. Can't figure it out.
And I saw you in LA a couple of months ago. I don't know, maybe it was longer. I don't know when I saw you in LA. It was earlier this year. Dude, you do it all. You play the keys, you play like the loop pedal on the guitar, all of you up on stage.
Yeah.
Sick.
To be fair, the only reason I did that was because it was a lot cheaper.
Yeah, no,
Now-
absolutely. No.
And I was-
Don't change. Keep all the money for yourself. Keep all the money for yourself.
Fair enough. I mean, look, it was very fun, and I really enjoyed the challenge of that.
There's a lot going on though, right?
Yeah, there was
There's
a lot going
on.
And man, the first night of that tour, none of my gear worked. I
Yeah.
set it all up, none of it worked. I had to play acoustically, and I was just sitting in amongst all this gear, playing my acoustic guitar, thinking, "What have I done? Like, why have I done this to myself?"
All right, and the new song is In Your Arms.
Yeah.
New song In Your Arms sounds like this.
Yeah, I just wanted you to let me love you, but I guess it would have made it harder. Wish I didn't have to fly to LA. Wish I could have stayed in Perth for longer. That I could sell my tickets and drive right home if you really wanted.
I like Perth getting a shout out in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the only time I think Perth's ever had a shout out in a song?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Your arms instead.
Nice, I like that. It's called In Your Arms. You're on tour with Dean Lewis. Where are you tonight? You're playing Sydney tonight?
Playing Sydney tonight at the Enmore Theatre.
Nice. And then where are you off to next after that?
Next we are.
You don't know, do you? It's a lifestyle.
Oh,
sort of
it's
a-
Canberra. I think.
Yeah, you're doing Canberra and
I
then
think.
Albury, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's probably a couple of dates left.
Yep.
Yep, we'll do that.
Yep.
We'll stick with that. Before you go, dude, I got a lightning round of questions getting to know you.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the question at you.
Yeah.
You're going to answer it as quickly as you possibly can. One day when you're super rich and famous, I'll play this back to you.
Okay.
That's how this works, right? And then you go, oh my God, did I really say that? You ready to go?
Yep.
Last photo you took on your phone.
A selfie of me and my manager.
TV show you're currently binge watching.
Honestly, The Office.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you weren't singing, what would you be doing for a job?
Oh, maybe like a geologist?
A
No,
ge-
why did I even say that? I don't.
What
Let's,
not a geologist. What were you?
not a geologist.
You have no backup plan is what I'm hearing.
I literally had no backup plan.
No backup plan. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Worst habit. What would you say it is?
Okay, I do this. It's really strange, but when I'm eating,
Yep.
and I'm like standing up eating, I do this. Like I
Okay,
like
yep,
rub
he's-
the side of my
Sure.
with
It's a-
I can't help it. It's
Yep.
when it's really good. When
Yep.
it's really hitting the spot.
Yeah,
I'm
you're like
my
rubbing.
ribs.
You're rubbing yourself. You're
Yeah.
rubbing yourself when it hits the spot. Okay.
Yeah.
Most used app on your phone.
Probably TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing TikToks every day?
Pretty much.
Are you just a consumer? I can't make them. I'm not creative enough. I just enjoy watching other people's.
Yeah, I mean, I do love watching TikToks. My manager wishes that I posted every day.
Yeah.
I try to.
They always do.
I
They
try
always do. That
I
won't,
try my best.
That won't change.
Yeah.
And then last one. You're home. We're doing a Macca's run. What are we getting in the drive-through? Cheeseburger,
Oh,
chicken
man.
nuggets, Big Mac,
It's
fish
usually
fillet. No one gets the fish
No,
fillet.
okay, they do hit sometimes though.
Okay.
Depends on the mood. But like, honestly, large Big Mac meal,
Yep.
Sprite,
Yep.
maybe if I'm feeling extra peckish,
Yep.
cheeseburger on the side,
Nice.
maybe a McFlurry as well.
Oh wow!
If we're going
just
overboard.
blow the calories.
If we're
why
going
don't
overboard,
you? Why don't
yeah.
you just blow the calories? Hey, before I let you go, I got you a little present here. You know, it's like getting into summer here, and I don't know where do you go next? Are you back to Perth? Are you going back to LA after this?
Going back to Perth until like second week of Jan, and
Sick.
then back to LA.
I want to see these on the TikTok.
Okay.
With your dick and me,
Oh.
your budgie smugglers. All right.
No.
Big mic. Catch those. Big microphone on the doodle right there. Big mic. Yeah. Whip
This is
those
fucking
bad
great.
boys out, mate. Whip those bad boys out.
Oh my god.
In P-Town.
Thanks, Smallsy.
You're the only one in Perth who has a pair of those.
I'll rock 'em.
Yeah, I know you will,
Yeah.
but just don't let them out of your sight because they're hot property and people want to steal them.
Oh, 100%. I'll tag
Hold-
you every
hold
time I
up.
post a photo.
Yeah,
I'll
every
tag
time you're in them on Instagram, tag me. Hold them up for the camera so they can see them. Hold them up for the cameras. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
where is the
Fantastic.
ca-
It's just
there
over
it is.
there. It's just over there. There,
Yes.
I love it. Dude, good to have you in here, man. I'm so excited about your future. I'm so excited for where you're going to be going.
one.
And
Thank you for having me, dude. Appreciate it.
anytime. Blake Rose, everybody.
Smallsy Surgery.
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.